And we are back. Nimrandir, taking another crack at Curse of the Dead Gods. It's been a little bit, but we're back. So I've done a little exploring off camera of the area that we end up in after inevitable failure because roguelike. So this area, if I remember right, is called the Underworld. So again, totally not Hades. They're not doing anything like Hades. Like, not even a little bit. Nothing like Hades. I mean, for what it's worth, there aren't any NPCs to talk to. Maybe eventually something happens, but yeah, this is definitely not Zagreus's bedroom. Like, chatting with, chatting with folks in the little pub or what have you. But so we do have this place where, yeah, you can spend stuff because there's a meta progression. Because, of course, there's a meta progression. I'll spare you the diatribe, but... So the the crystal skulls, I really wish they thought that through, and the jade rings you spend you can use to unlock like passive abilities for your runs with currency. So I haven't picked any. I've kind of considered that one that just starts me with 1,000 gold and 5 perception, which I think we figured out is like a stat that affects how much money you get. So it's like you get money and then more money later. You could also, spend the jade rings to add new weapons to future runs in the temple. So, there's like a a mace instead of the machete. Some claw type weapons if you just have a burning desire to be Wolverine. So throwing daggers, or throwing weapons. I guess these are like shuriken. There's the silver stars. So, yeah, so you got some options, some secondary weapons listed, so daggers, whips, And I finally did find out after my last video where I kept pressing the circle button trying to dodge because Dark Souls. And, yeah, the circle button is reserved for two-handed weapons, like this really big hammer, or the Titan Slayer, or this spear that poisons people, So I was mashing circle ineffectually because I hadn't found a weapon that would actually use the button. I'll leave that to you to decide whether that or not that's good design. So we'll talk a little bit about the weapon altars in a moment. So that there are weapon altars in the main hall. You start with one and can spend crystal skulls to unlock more. And then divine favors. If you find a shrine on a run, you can swap out what's in it with a divine favor. So yeah, and each run those like reset. So I'm not planning on buying anything just yet. So yeah, poor guy, I made him torment while thinking about that thing for no good reason. Alright, so if I hit R1 right here, I will change my weapons. So these are the weapon altars in question. You'll see there's 3 more little crumbled guys, so you've got sort of like alternate loadouts going into a particular run. So at the moment, I have the default machete and the pistol. So, if I pick this up, I will replace the machete with throwing knives, so I won't, want anybody near me. I do kind of hate that it doesn't seem like there's a comparison. I guess I can pause and then go look at, like, say no and then go look at my own gear. So, let's see here. The machete, so the throwing knives are actually stronger and don't require me to be right next to somebody. Why not? We'll take them this run, so... Oh, sorry, Okay. Yeah, so... Alright. There's my dodge roll. There's my dodge roll. It's not circle. It's not circle. It's the trigger. I'm actually kind of thinking I'm probably just going to try to parry more often, because I'll be honest, even when I'm playing Dark Souls, I'm more of a, big shield guy. So you get some choices here. Though there are events. A unique try event. You can try to escape from my worst nightmare, permanent hallucinations, infested hosts, no sense of direction. I get extra crystal skulls. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just go with the blood hunter hunts here. So, I'm guessing that number up at the top is how far I got on my previous run, and then icons for victories, deaths, that sort of thing. And there are some other options that I could do instead, but we'll just, you know, go back to, we'll just be a glutton for punishment with the Blood Hunter. Alright, so my map, I can start with a weapon upgrade, some gold. Is that guy up above? The icon is that there's a healing after an attribute boost. Okay, so yeah, we'll start with the weapon. And corruption. Oh, I'm corrupted. Okay. My hand, it's purple, but so minty fresh. Alright. Load screens. They're definitely a thing, right? I feel like I need to, like, work on a stand-up routine or something to tell during load screens. Or, you know, I could probably just edit this out, but who are we kidding? I'm not going to edit anything out. Alright, going back into the fiery halls. Saves are available. Okay. Ah, shoot. Shoot! I am not hitting the button like I wanted. Dadgummit. I'm... Yep. Well, I've lost like 200 health already. Fantastic. Okay. Alright. Well, so I only lost 200 health on my first run. Fantastic. Okay. On my first room, not my first run. Whoop. I think those are supposed to be traps, right? Okay. Well. Really got to remember to come light up rooms, but I was just kind of standing. I was getting a little better. I actually did parry some things, so that was nice. Hey, look, you know, there's a two-handed weapon, but I don't have enough money to afford it, because I only have 145 bucks. Okay? So I get myself more corrupted for... yeah, so that's just a waste. Okay, so... yeah, I guess without the starting with money, going for a weapon is probably the wrong choice to begin with. Oh well. Alright, well, yeah, let's go get some attributes. Sure. 20 more corruption. Alright. Ah, I keep... now. Okay, so... I'm gonna pick up some money. Alright. Ah, I ran through the fire. I forgot that stuff, you know, it hurts. What, put me out? No, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I've got to... yeah, so... you can hit those, and then they catch fire, and that lights things up for a bit. Oh, boy. Alright. Oh, boy. Heh. Alright. That's a jump. Okay. Alright. Oh boy. Alright. I do think it's kind of funny that they'll take each other out. That's kind of neat that you can use the traps to destroy other traps, but you know. Oh, good. Thanks for locking on to the one I, Shoot, I keep... Again, now instead of hitting circle constantly, I'm hitting L1 instead of, a relic neutral. 20% base damage for bombs. Awesome. Yeah, let's offer that to... So yeah, when you get a relic that's not doing anything, because, you know, you have no bombs, just offer it and lower my corruption a bit. Oh boy. Get out of the way for... Oh yeah, no, those didn't explode. Okay. Alright. Oh, look, there's more enemies. Or are there? Okay, no, this is just the attribute thing. Alright, cool. Maybe I shouldn't stomp on his candles. That's probably a bad idea. Let's just walk up and... Alright, I can have 250 max health, 10% damage. Oh, and again... Oh, but I can't afford these. I have enough money now, so I don't... You know, I can't actually accomplish something. Yeah, let's go with survivability. Yeah, let's get some max health. It didn't increase my current health, though. Oh well, you live, you learn. I should have gone for the damage. I mean, that's kind of the, I should, I do tabletop role-playing, right? I mean, I should have just thought just glass cannon. Let's just, you know, go for it. Okay. So, I can do healing or healing. I'll take this healing. Alright. I mean, I remember the healing is based on, you know, corruption anyway, so I don't just want to go nuts on it, but, yeah. Alright. Okay, I'm still not up to my first curse or whatever, so... I do love that the torch isn't lit. Alright. So yeah, so I won't have a curse on this door. I only have 135. Yeah, let's just go do gold. That seems like a thing. I can now see the benefit of starting with money, so you have, you know, options. Are these, those... Alright. Shoot! I did it again! Oh, shoot. Ah, good gracious. Okay. Oh, hang on. Okay, so those will eventually clear out, I guess. Yeah, and there's some bombs tucked in there. Okay, I see those guys. Yeah, boom. Yep. Alright, yeah, pick up some money. Give me no money. I need the money. Alright. Oh boy. Aha. Shoot. Ah, and... Wow, he's huge. And of course he has infinite poise, because that's how... Oh boy, alright. Yeah, I got a skull. Yay. Alright. I guess with bombs I could get back there. I guess that's where bombs come in. Yeah, it's funny, my health is already back down, because yeah, I just like absorbed like multiple full combos from that clown. Alright. Let me try to light up the perimeter before I, you know... Okay, cool. Alright. Crackling grenades. Okay, well here's my two-handed weapon. I don't have one, so... And well, I didn't take the thing for bombs anyway, right? So yeah, so let's just offer that and get some health back. Alright. I should probably have experimented with bombs. That would have made for, like, better content if I'd not just tried to heal myself after taking a bazillion damage, right? Okay. Let's see. Oh boy! Whoa! Okay, well I picked up a bunch of money, but, you know, On the other hand, I had to dodge a bunch of fire to get to it. Alright. Whee! Okay, so I have all of the monies I think I'm gonna get, and I am now corrupted, so I'll take a curse when I open this door. Upgrade or get another attribute thing. Let's see what upgrade does for me. Ah, my hand! Shadow word. Okay. Regular enemies are concealed while in the shadows. Fantastic. Concealed enemies are revealed by light and when attacking, and I deal 20% more. Okay, so I get a benefit, but also I'm going to get murdered by things that I can't see. Fair enough. Yeah, that was great. So, awesome. I'm so glad that I hit the wrong button again. Alright, so light this place up a bit. Shoot, my timing is not good. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Ow. Yep, so my parry timing is quite poor. Nope, that was wrong. Now I'm trying to dodge and it's not working. Nope. Oh, heavens. Okay. So, wow, 300 HP left. Fantastic. Okay. Let's see. And then there's this thing that would have exploded, yeah. Yeah, I almost feel like I need to just start running around and trying to use traps to do my work for me, because I am not. My timing is poor. Alright. Well, assuming I don't die, I get access to a weapon eventually. Okay? Well, assuming this other curse doesn't kill me. So now I have Fool's Bounty. So, okay, opening a gold chest now inflicts corruption. Awesome. I haven't seen a gold chest yet, but okay, great. Alright, oh, there's nice. Shoot! Ah. Alright. Alright. Ah, shoot. He's a biggin. Alright. Well, got rid of the beholder. Okay. Well, I've got 1,050 gold. I might actually be able to buy something. Let's see here. A barbed javelin. Okay, that's actually the only thing I can buy. Fantastic. Okay. Restores 1% of max health for each enemy killed. Sure, that's... Okay, I did buy it with money. I forgot. I didn't even check which button. Hey, it's a two-handed weapon. So, two-handed weapons can also trigger charged attacks, which I should be doing, but forgot about the charged attack thing, because it's been a while since I played. Oh well. What does my charge attack do here? Alright. Whoa, okay. Okay, slow as all get out. And each use of it is a stamina. Okay, so it's like a secondary weapon. Alright. Alright. So now I can, you know, I haven't been hitting circle to dodge. Now if I try to hit circle to dodge, we know what's going to happen. I'm gonna go to this unknown. I just spent a bunch of money. Maybe I'll get a healing thing, because I need to heal pretty badly. And I didn't get healing. Instead, I got a crazy trapper. Okay. Ah! Woo! Ah! I'm just gonna stand right here, because, you know... Well, I found a safe spot. I guess that's, you know, congratulations me. Oh, okay, that's a wall. Let's see. So yeah, that's a... Woo! Alright. I can't believe dodging fireballs for my life, and all I got was 20 gold pieces. Okay. So I have a choice. I can either jump across here or go back the other way. Jumping across a bridge sounds exciting. Alright. Oh, there's just... Oh boy. Yeah, oh boy. I have no... Oh, he's still alive. Seriously? Alright, so I got some, you know, greed kills. Okay. Me and my 174 health are just gonna run the table now. Okay. Of course we're... Oh, well, let's see. What is this? Now I get stuff. Okay, let's see. Killing a burning enemy restores 2% health, because I don't remember to, like, actually use the torch to set someone on fire. Alright. Yeah, more corruption doesn't really seem like the right play. Because I've got to open at least one more door, right? So that's exciting. So I'm not doing anything. Alright. Awesome. So, I have a relic or a relic. Relic or relic? Relic, relic. And we'll go with one that's closer to the skull. That seems like the right move. Okay. I mean, let's face it, I'm not actually, like, getting to the boss here, so... Oh boy, that thing. Whoops. Oh boy, he's huge. I forgot. Dadgummit. Oh boy! What the heck? Yeah. Alright. Alright. Phew, boy. It's 89 health. Awesome. Oh, and there's... Yep. Take you... Yeah, get... Yeah, I'm guessing if you have bombs or something, maybe you can trick that guy into smashing those things? That seems like it might be an option. Okay, so... Alright. So, made it through there. Still waiting for... I'm sure I'll eventually die from, like, failing to, animate over a trap. Yep. Ah. Well, yay. I killed those guys. Alright. Nope. What is this? I nearly ran past it. Thank you. Sure. Let's lower some corruption, because I don't think I'm going to be offering any blood rituals with my 44 health. Alright, so... Well, I feel a little better. Oh boy. And I'm feeling like I'm doing better than I did last time, but... Oh, good night. Oh. And, of course, my target changed. Alright. Whew. Okay. What do I have here? Is there anything of note in the room? Nothing of note. So, I guess this means I get to see the boss with my 44 health. Yeah! I'm sure I'll just totally roll him. Yeah, just gonna crush it, right? Just perfect play. It's 20% base damage for shields. You know what this guy doesn't have? That's right, folks. He doesn't have a shield. Sure, I'll buy it. It gives me some constitution, which is some health. Yeah, my health is all the way up to 49 now, baby. It's a power of a prime. I got this. Okay. I'm gonna take like one hit and just die. But I'll just burn all my stamina on a big honkin' spear combo and just show this dude what he, give him the what for, whoever he is. Zakolchir, the Blood Hunter. Oh. Hey, look at that! I just went down with one hit, like I said. So, yeah. Yeah, 862 damage from lurkers. So this time around, I didn't keep pressing the two-handed weapon button, at least. This time around, my death was... I actually hit L1 instead of L2, which is the actual, like, parry button. I did an awful lot of hitting the, like, L1 and L2, or L1 and R1 instead of L2 and R2, so... I got some more crystal skulls. Harrison Ford will be happy with me. Yeah, so... Like I said, I felt a little better. Like I said, it helps that at least now, granted there are still a couple of impotent buttons that I keep hitting. That's unfortunate, but... So... my inventory was not much, because, I bought this relic. Yeah. And I guess I was part way to another curse. Yeah, so... Alright. So yeah, so I've got that spear. Finishers weaken enemies. If I'd ever hit a finisher with the spear, that would have been useful. But, alright, so... like I said, I'm generally a sucker for lore, but I'm not gonna make you watch me look through the lore, so... Alright. So, get out of there. Oh, watch Zagreus. I mean, nameless adventurer guy. Make his way back to the underworld. So I guess, was that is this one on the left? The Zakolchir? Is that him? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, so... Oh, thank you, tutorial. Apparently I did... That's a little insulting. That it's telling me about light and darkness again for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, thanks, game. That was great of you. Alright, so while I'm here, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and do this thing that gets us money at the start of the run. This seems appropriate. This seems appropriate, right? Yeah, this is a thing I should do. So, yeah, let's just do that. So, and I get a trophy for unlocking a blessing, because I'm a stud like that. Let's see. Traps deal... yeah, I never remember to have an enemy set off a trap. Let's see. Gain fury when you take damage. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can't use it yet. Oh well. I wish I could, Yeah, I think remove all just means it takes that away now. So no, I need the thing with the perception. But yes, once I have another slot, yeah, I kinda need that, right? Okay. I actually kind of like the idea of this jewel hammer thing, because it's like a weapon I can actually fight with that does provide light, like my torch. It's also, like, pretty beefy, it seems like, with 25 damage, so I'm inclined to go with that as an unlock. Sure. And I was kind of a fan of the daggers. I don't know, is there a cheap set of daggers I could use? So, evasive knives. Automatic dodge during a charged attack. Perfect dodges trigger a volley of projectiles. Okay, sure. Why not? So I'm spending currency, game. Are you happy with me? Alright. Okay, so that's that. So we'll just leave our poor man sitting in the underworld contemplating his next run. Once again, thanks for watching. Feel free to check out my previous attempt at Curse of the Dead Gods. Spoilers, I don't think it was as good as this one. But we will catch you next time.